morning. Not sure if you could hear this, but anyway, give it a try. I'm in full shield, face mask and face shield. I'm at the first mall of SM in Quezon City. I'm gonna do some shopping. I need a new computer chair, and this is how it looks out. I'm not sure, but I think this is now considered one of the largest malls of SM in the Philippines. They cover a large property land, and over the years they've been constructing several malls, the main mall, then have the annex and so forth. And this began in around 1986, perhaps 87. Okay, let you take a look. A lot of social distancing here, and they even have directions on the floor where people should walk. They call this SM North EDSA or SM City. It's almost like a city in size. And of course they have several all over the Philippines. And this is just one of them, and the first one. I'm just hoping that maybe I could find my computer chair here. Never thought that looking for a computer chair would be a bit more interesting. And but it looks at the bottom. Some of the shops here had been here since the very beginning, despite a lot of renovations and restorations. I can still remember, like for instance, this book sale had been here for a very long time, perhaps even up to the 90s. Headed to the department store. Had to do some hand sanitizing. To ask directions just to be sure. Said at the basement. I'm now inside the department store, and this is the girls section. And like all SMs, they even have guide where to step on. Okay, let's follow this guide. I actually like to just keep on moving. So, the men's section. Okay. Basement. Check it out. Never changed. Always beautiful. On my video. Thank you. Sir just pointed me to the direction where the chairs could be. I hope I'm lucky. But if I'm not, I still have one more store to go to, and they have a furniture section. So I think this is the furniture section. Okay, there it is. And on the side are for the kitchen. Check it out. Check that out. This has a very good back support, but the actual chair is not that high. Not that big. I got a big butt. Well, they have limited stock of computer chairs, so I have to go to my last option. Anyway, before I go, I'll just show you around this section. This is how it looks. I like the light section. Let's check out the light section. I always find the light sections amusing and nice. To hear people laughing. I'm about to be asked. How about some garden shears? Wonder if they have heavy duty shears. Doorknobs. About safety cabinets. Getting ready for the Chinese New Year. First week of February. So, hope to go this way. Before the pandemic, this place was always fully packed with people. Amazing what this pandemic did to the malls. On my right is the appliance center. These are all owned by SM. Even the appliance center. Amazing. Check out the food area. Jeez. Unbelievable. Another view of the dining area before I move to the other mall. That used to be a large parking area, but it's now another mall. They just called them a different annex. I'm headed to the side of the mall that shows furniture, like those words that they use for vloggers. Shout out! I'll shout out to you, Carmen, Jamie, and whoever is watching. I really hope that I'm in the right direction. I'm looking for the shop that's called Ofix. O-F-I-X. Today is very humid. Jeez. So hot. Have to go inside the aircon now. I'm in the furnishing section. I hope I'm lucky this time. This used to be all computers way back a few decades ago, and they converted this into furnishings. Paintings, wallpapers, Lazy Boy. I'll see how much the Lazy Boy is. Here's a Lazy Boy here, selling for 104,000 pesos. That would be about $2,000. Alright, let's see. Where's that place? Ah, here it is. OFX. Office. See if they have the chair I'm looking for. This is something that I've seen in their other shop. And also this one. Let's see if they have it in stock. In computer chair territory. To just get this one. It's a display model, but this is working. They've had this on display for 1 week. No discounts. Old Alex. And the good thing is you could recline the back, and it's got a footrest. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to use that, but better to have it. Pick it up later. I'll pay for it now using my card. Paid my item, I'll pick it up later. Finish with my transaction, I'll go home, have my lunch, pick up the car, and then come back here to pick up the item. The options of transacting this business is a bit more complicated, so I'm just making it as easy as possible. I'll just have to come back here and pick up the item, rather than waiting and you're not even sure if the item that they delivered to you is still going to be good. So at least that one, I thoroughly tested it. Where am I parked? So have to orient myself, and I'm going to the annex. That's the annex. over at that side. That's where my motorbike is parked. Hope I get a discount. Usually they give a discount for seniors, so much better if I don't pay anything. I'll have to prepare my card. Good thing about logging all your transactions is you have an evidence. It's a hardliner. He had me take everything off. Must be liberated. She wants to show she's the boss. Handicraft for sale here. Cinemas are closed. This is where I began, and this is where I'm going back. Precisely one of the reasons why I don't like coming to malls. Terrible. Too many security checks. Especially if you're carrying too many things. You have to open all of those things up. Especially when the malls are not interconnected. So you have to step out, come back into the mall. The problem about buying those things, especially computer chairs or even shoes online, is that you need to check them before you buy it. Once you buy it online, I don't know how you can return those items anymore. It becomes so hard. So you have to go to the mall to buy these things. If I could only find a way avoid coming to these malls during this pandemic, it's so hard. So I'm now back in the parking area, and I could remove my face shield. Not easy wearing a face shield. There's my steed. Good thing when I pick up the item later, I don't even have to park my car anymore. Came home to pick up the car, had a quick lunch, and I'm going back to the mall now to pick up the computer chair. See you later. Before I left the shop, I gave instructions to the girl that I won't even park the car anymore. I'll just stand at the sidewalk and wait for her to come out to deliver the chair, so I don't have to find parking anymore. So the blue lines where I'm on right now is for the motorbikes. So they did these things a few years ago after a terrible road accident wherein a professor from a popular university in the Philippines got killed along this road. On the left side, they're building the Metro Rail Transit Line 3, or is it Line 4? This one goes all the way to Bulacan. On my left are Ayala Malls. That's a new mall on my extreme left. That's the Vertiz, and the one I'm pointing my camera at right now, that's Trinoma, which is just across SM North. Take a look at what's the view, right? And all the passengers are wearing masks and face shields. Without those, you cannot ride those. I'm now at the mall. so scary to stop underneath these things during traffic. A few weeks ago, there was a major accident in which one of the scaffoldings fell on some motorists who were in traffic or stuck in traffic at the bottom. A few people got killed in that incident. Over to my right are new condominiums. Over a decade ago, those condominiums didn't exist. It's amazing how progress or development. That's the Quezon Memorial Circle. So once you get past the malls, everything seems to be smooth sailing now. So I should be home before 3 o'clock, I hope. Probably do a short walk when I get home. And I'll show you the computer chair and do some tests later. So the weather wasn't really that good a while ago. So finally, the rain finally fell. Here's our cat coming home. Shh, Fluffy. After several months, the car hasn't been used. This fern started to grow off the mudguard. Amazing. So this is the stray cat that came into our house when he was just a few months old, and now he's grown up. Shh, Fluffy. Fluffy. Shh. Oh, there you go. So the old and the new. So you could see I even put a black back support just to support my lower back on the old one. It's really dilapidated, but there you go. I actually bought a gaming chair. So here it is, head to head. Should be comfortable. And the good thing about the new chairs, you could recline it all the way down, and it's even got a footrest. So this is how it looks when the footrest is extended. And I could even recline the back all the way down so I could relax, and you could actually sleep in it if you like to, I guess. So here's my new chair. Should be better now and won't destroy the floor as much as the other one did. And did I mention it before? But it's $80, and I saved $10 by picking it up myself.